We're live.
We're live and out of time. See you next week.
Clobbering time.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
Hey yo, from the halls of justice to the temple of doom, the space wizards return and earn a sonic the boom, pulling swords from stones, throwing rings into volcanoes, water full of witches. I'm inevitably Thanos. Voltron made alliance, Wakanda with a panther. Walker Mars, Darker Manhattan, Spocket for an answer. Live long and prosper. The force will be with you always. No work in all plays, shining like blood-filled hallways. Come and play with us. We all float down here. Sing a name 3 times and we
And I'll
hopefully
drink this
be
beer.
a team full of psychics. Super soldiers and weirdos. Some people call us sidekicks because we hardly heroes.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek related. I'm your host, the Mad King.
I this week am Delardo Skilius.
And I'm Cheese Whiz over here, son.
And we have a awesome close friend of Hardly Heroes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on, Av.
Hey.
What's up, Av?
Thank you. What's
What's up,
guys?
Av?
Hey.
How are you, dude?
I am
Well,
good.
But
Good,
not
good.
just friend of the podcast, business owner, collector. I mean,
Fellow
a
podcaster.
jack of all sorts.
Yeah, started a new podcast. Actually, his store is phenomenal. I remember the first time I went in there, I was like, "Oh, look at this pop! Look at this pop! Look at this pop!"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Calm down, calm
Yeah,
down,
settle down.
don't touch everything." And I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Thank you so much for
Okay.
joining us today. I know, we're a
No, thank
little
you.
crazy and rambunctious.
Yeah, we are a little hyped up right now because we're actually back in studio together.
Mhm.
We are
What?
6 feet apart, granted. And Dilly has like a plastic partition
Yeah.
between us, so that's nice
Yeah!
to kind of keep it,
Got to keep them separated
Right.
a little bit.
right.
Gotta keep them separated.
So Av, I got to apologize to you and everybody that's listening. We might get crazy. We're a little
No.
hyped up.
Yeah,
I
first
feel
time back.
I feel like this show is already derailed. Phil is
beginning.
like pumping the soundboard like it's like he's never had a soundboard before in his life. So I think we can get into this. Now I just have a little Parm, of course, our manager has given us a script here.
Real quick before we get into that, and Parm had told me that Av told us he wanted to be on the show,
What?
and I wrote back. I said, "Are you for real?"
Are you
Because
sure?
I was like, if he doesn't know, but this week's the first week we're all going to be back in the same room.
Yeah.
I was like, we get really ramped up, especially we haven't been together since about like March 15th.
Well, I mean, we were together last week,
Well,
you and I.
That's
We'll-
true.
We'll get
We
into
don't
that a
even
little
need
bit
to
We'll
talk
get
about-
into that later.
Oh, will
Yeah.
we?
Oh, we shall.
We'll unpack that.
I shan't be ignored on this subject.
I am ignoring him right now.
Let's get into this.
Okay.
Let's unpack.
So Av, we do have a script because Parm is very
Adamant.
well he's just like he tells us what to do all the time and we never do it correctly, so he likes to write it out very specifically. So intro.
good.
We got an intro here. We have a special guest today, and like no, this is the best.
Mhm.
An avid collector
Avid.
of all things pop culture, our expert on Funko Pops and collecting. Now a fellow podcaster, which we're super excited to get into. We want to hear about
Hold on.
your podcast,
Did you call them Funko Pops?
Funko. Is there
Wow.
Funko?
is there
No.
is there a N in there?
You just
Ugh.
call them pops. yo.
Funko.
Call them
Funk.
Pops.
I want it to be
What are
like.
you, some noob?
No.
What?
Funko Pop's good. You're good.
Can I say
You're
Funko?
good.
No.
Can I
You
say
don't
you can say
to
it.
be
You can
nice
say it.
to her.
No, you
None
can,
of us
Funko
are.
Pops.
what do we?
Funko Pops.
What's the cool? But
Just- no,
if I was
just
going to be
don't say-
cool,
Just don't say. Don't call them Funkos.
oh Funkos.
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
either
okay.
say Funko Pops, which is the full name, or what's the
Yeah.
cool way? What if I was cool?
call 'em
Pops.
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 Yeah.
Pops.
Pops.
I want to
Yeah.
call them Pops.
What if you
I'm
said
seconding that.
pop pops?
Pop Pops.
Top
Can we call
Pops?
them?
No,
I think that's something
not a
else,
thing.
right? That's something
That's
else.
popsicles. I like pop.
It
Pops
is
at
definitely
night.
something else. But
Yeah, I think you're right.
I like the
You're good.
pop.
You're good with Pops. You're good with
All
Pops.
I'm gonna just
Stick
call them
with that.
Pops now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them Pops. I want to be cool. So
Good luck.
we're supporting him and Beehive through this pandemic, especially since he's a supporter of Hardly Heroes events. Good friend of the show from Beehive Collectibles. Welcome, Av Cruz. Applause.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Before we get into Beehive Collectibles and how it started, getting through the pandemic and all the cool Pop's deep cuts you'll show us, let's get to know Av and how this all came to be.
Ooh.
Background questions. Av, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, so this is actually, I love this question. Where'd you grow up? What was baby Av into? Baby Av. I like to think of a baby Av.
Baby Av, man. So, you know what? I grew up in the Bay Area. I'm originally from the Bay Area. So the Bay.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So I grew up in Daly City, California. It's a little town right outside of San Francisco.
Okay.
And spent most of my life there. I went to school out there. Baby Av is pretty much like how adult Av is now. I'm just a little more responsible. I was always into all this geeky, nerdy stuff, like comic books. But actually, the first like collectible, first thing that I got into were like football cards and and baseball and basketball cards, and then of course the toys from all the '80s cartoons and shows. So always in it, always in this game.
Weren't you a sneakerhead as well?
I guess you could call me that.
Yeah.
I'm into shoes as well. I still am currently. I just don't have the collection that I used to have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm into a little bit of everything. So
did you try to get the chunky donkeys?
I did try and I failed.
Yeah, I got everybody I knew got the L's except one of my friends. One of his friends got him, and he actually got the box, the limited edition box where it comes in the actual
ice cream carton.
Yeah, it comes in the Ben and Jerry's ice cream carton.
Way.
Yes,
and there was only the first 200 people got him.
Oh man!
And he got in and got him, and I was
That's
like,
cool.
Do you know the resale value on those right now?
Aren't they like 12,000?
No. I think they're going. I don't know about the limited edition with the special box, but they're close to $2,000 now. I think right off the bat.
Oh right, yeah.
I don't know if it's just because of the box. I heard somebody was selling the one with the box for like stupid amount of money.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's only 200 of them.
Yeah. So I can't. Yeah.
I know I'm derailing the show, but I really just want to know because I'm getting into sneakers.
Yeah.
Do you have a dream shoe? Like a shoe maybe you don't have that you've always wanted?
There's God, man. On the spot? What the heck?
I mean, hey, keep going. You can jump back to it.
There's
because I have one.
Oh, so this is Hey, no, Av, hold
this
on.
is all about.
No.
No, it's
Okay.
not. Hold on.
It's not because
Please shut up. Please shut up. Av, this is classic buddy, okay? He wants to say something, so he asks you a question so that he can freaking say
it's not.
Because tell me what he
wants.
Yeah, this is classic. But just say what your dream shoe is.
Shut up.
I've got one.
I thought because he was saying all the 80s toys and everything like that. My dream shoe is the Back to the Future Auto Lace.
Yeah.
The Air Mags.
Sure.
I was gonna say that. The Air Mags. Nike Air Mags.
They're the dopest shoe I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, those are.
So I thought that was going to be it because he said of all the 80s toys and everything like that.
It's still classic.
Way to make me,
Hey,
seem
Dilly,
like a bad guy.
Dilly even knew. Classic buddy.
It'd be nice to have those, but I can
They're
live
out of
without
my
them.
reach.
Definitely. That's why I don't think about them because I know I can't have them.
Ever.
Right,
Yeah.
so they don't make them?
No, they're like
They do. They're super limited.
Oh,
they're
okay.
like 20 to 40 grand.
And there's only like a few made.
I mean, they made them. They made ones that weren't auto lacing, but now they came out the technology that they auto lace.
Did they give Michael J a
Well,
pair?
of course he gets a pair.
I'm sure he has one. Yeah, I'm sure.
He's Michael J.
I love
Yeah.
Michael J.
Yeah, but yeah, all the shoes that I think I want right now, I probably own. So
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So sneakers and everything: sneakers, cards, toys, hats. Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of a sneakerhead, I'm a Birkenhead.
Birkenhead.
Birkenstock.
Okay.
I love
Birkin bag or
No, I'm a
Birkenstock?
Birkenstocks shoes.
I thought you were talking about the bag. I'm like,
Yeah,
holy
like-
shit.
Those
No,
are
dude.
spendy.
No, dude.
Those are spendy Mindy.
Wait, is that what? That's a
Birkin
purse?
bag.
I don't know.
A purse. It's a
I don't-
purse. Yeah.
I don't know what a Birkin bag is, but I'm a
It's a purse.
Birkenhead, so
Okay.
Just know you got to drop about 10, 12K on
What?
On
On
the
one of
bag,
those?
on the purse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. Well, you know
Yeah.
what's funny about you two, Av and Dilly? How much you guys know about purses?
I don't know
I'm
about
married.
you, Av. Yeah, I'm married.
I'm married.
Well,
that
guess
says
what?
it all
I'm
right
a
there.
lady. Okay, I don't think you have to be married or
Hey,
anybody.
All right,
Well,
let's get into
let
his
me
interview.
Things change when you get married. Okay,
You know what?
There is a difference.
Dilly knows a lot about strappy sandals too.
That is true.
that I don't.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
Remember
The
those
Tory
one
Burch and
shoes?
the
Yeah.
TVs? Yeah.
The TVs.
Yeah, they showed up.
Okay, next question. Your background question here. What were you doing before opening Beehive Collectibles?
Before, I was working a 9 to 5.
What kind of job did you do?
I was mainly in shipping, receiving,
Okay.
and I worked at, I guess, pretty larger companies. I worked at EA Sports in Redwood City for their shipping receiving department, and Williams Sonoma in San Francisco. And my last job before Beehive Collectibles, I was at Genentech over in Vacaville.
Oh yeah, I know that place. It's like a research or something.
It's
So,
like yeah. They pretty much make medicines and stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, it's just shipping, receiving. My background, so I'm
That's pretty
all
cool.
that packing. It was a job.
Do you miss that at all, or are you much happier with what you're doing
I mean,
now?
I do that now because I'm shipping hella crap
Yeah.
out. So,
Yeah, true.
it's just I'm
Still doing it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so basically, I'm still working shipping, receiving.
Okay.
He just gets to watch, whatever he wants.
I
now
could just
that he's working.
I could do whatever I want. I could yeah.
Importing, exporting.
Well, I love
Yeah.
every time I
Latex
walk
goods.
in, I'm always like, "What are you watching?" He's like, "Well, I just got done watching this. Been debating on watching this." I always think that's fun.
Watch whatever I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are Beehive questions.
All right.
So, what was it like making a decision to start a business, and why Sacramento?
That's a good question. Something that's been asked plenty of times. I first off Sacramento because we live out here, but
That's always a good,
Easy
good
decision.
reason.
yeah, we moved out. Well, it was like 3 years ago. We've been here for 3 years, so
Okay.
from the Bay. And of course, we moved out here for housing.
Right.
Bay Area was extremely expensive, so we said we want to buy a house again, and Sacramento was a place. And starting a business, I've always wanted to have some sort of collectible shop. Like I said, I've been a collector of everything. It could have been shoes. It could have been, other action figures or
Right.
clothing or whatever.
Mhm.
It's just I wanted to have my own shop.
Okay.
And being a Funko collector, so Funko, just as a background, I know you guys were talking about, what do I call it and whatnot.
Right.
Well, Funko is the company. They're the company that makes all these toys. Pop
Okay.
is one of their toy lines,
Oh, okay.
and it's the most popular one right now.
I see. Okay.
So I've been a Funko collector for probably it's going on like 8 years now, and that's pretty. And Pop hasn't been around. Pops have been around for like about 10 years. So I got in a little earlier than a lot of people.
Oh, right.
So I knew what I was talking about. I knew what I was doing. I know the product since I'm a collector as well. I got to know a lot of friendly people in the community. So they helped me out a lot in obtaining things for the store. So I said, time's kind of, it's the right time. We kind of stumbled upon the location we're at now in Midtown Sacramento. It was funny. My wife and I were out to dinner, and we kept talking about it. You know, let's open the shop already, right? Going to dinner, we passed by the location on 24th Street. There was like a big sign that said for lease. We looked inside, we called the number, and they said, "You want to take a look?" We said, "Yeah," and then we signed papers that day, I think.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So it was bang bang. So it happened so fast. I mean, it was in my head for the longest. But my wife, and you know, I give her all the credit because I wouldn't be doing this without her supporting me. I couldn't do it without her supporting me. You know, it's so time consuming, and just dealing with all the customers, all the merchandise, and all the, and plus all the money. But it's something that I've always wanted to do, and Funko happened to be it because I knew the product. And my number one thing before opening anything, I needed to be 100% knowledgeable of what was going on in the hobby. So I'm not perfect, but I could. I mean, I think I know enough to run the shop. So so it's working so far.
Good. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm trying to link AV up with one of my friends. He met him at the 200th episode, but he actually knows the CEO of
Funko.
Right. Yeah. You mentioned that.
Yeah. Is he the CEO president or
the president?
Something like, I forgot his title, but yeah, it was good to meet him. Good to talk to him.
Bad part was all this happened and it all kind of fell by the wayside.
Right.
Because it's up in Oregon, correct?
Everett, Washington.
That's it. Everett, Washington. Yeah. So he's like, I'm down to go. We just got to plan it out. Because I want to go check it out. He's like, we could totally go. So I was thinking we're going to try to coordinate something, but
yeah, for sure.
COVID had to
come that actually leads into our next question, which is what was it like dealing with the pandemic and the shutdown? How did you find a way to make it through to the other side? Are you guys open yet to the public?
No, not yet. The plan right now is to open, because there's a bunch of stores in downtown and Midtown that are starting to open. I think they started last week, but more are waiting for like June 1st, which is this coming Monday. My plan is to probably wait another week and maybe open Friday the 5th.
Oh, okay.
But I've been doing curbside pickup, store pickup.
For sure. I did see that on Instagram.
Yeah, I've done that for I think the last month, and the response has been great.
That's awesome.
I've just been with the whole the online store as online store sales have increased for sure. And then once collectors found out that I was offering in-store pickup, then it kind of ramped up again.
Oh, for sure.
Even more. So that's basically how I've been weathering the storm, is just the online store. And it's with like I said, this whole Funko community is pretty tight and very, very helpful and loyal. And I mean, there's other shops around town that sell the same products that I do, and I have nothing against anybody else, any other like store owners or shop owners or collectors. I don't mind them going wherever they want to go and support who they want to support, and I do the same thing. Right. I support other shops as well. This community is like that. They'll spread the love. They'll spread the love and support everybody and anybody that they can. So it's been great so far. It's been great so far. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so let's see what my script here.
I don't like what Jacquel.
We're glad you made it through, Av. Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Open the doors. We'll be there to support for sure.
Yeah, because it is kind of crazy to think, because I'm a hairstylist, so my salon's been closed. So it's like, things like that, like your store, like a lot of these just like small businesses.
I have a great idea what we should do when he opens back up. We'll get like a cardboard sign and I can be out like spinning it like those new home ones.
Oh, yeah.
Like how much fun would that be?
Let's make it nice, like 105 day. Get you out on the corner. Some stockings.
Dude, can you flip it though and do like...
I can't flip it. I don't have the sign. You need like handles. Shit.
Well, we'll get you some handles.
You got to be able to do tricks if you're going to do that.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Like
You want-
behind the
yeah,
back.
I want
reverse it.
behind the back. I
Spinning
want
it
it
and throwing it
flipped.
up in the air. Yeah, all that
Spinning
stuff.
it on my head.
You gotta flip it, reverse it. You know what I'm saying?
Zipper, 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 zipper. What?
No.
No, there
There
it is.
you go.
There it is.
Zipper, zipper,
He's
zipper,
new
zipper.
I was
to
trying
the
to-
soundboard.
Trying to, clue him in on that one.
Yeah, he's learning. No, you already missed it.
Wow.
Okay, so
Oh,
Yeah.
look, is my job here to be nice? Is if
I
you
thought this was
if
a
that's
nice podcast.
if that's what you want, I can do that. But okay. So before we get into showing some Beehive goodies and some Funko Pops you have in stock, you've been cheating on us. Ooh.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You have a side piece, don't you? A side podcast.
What?
Average Nerds.
Who wrote this? Who wrote this print?
Exactly. This is
Exactly.
Parm. When we first met you, you were talking about wanting to start a podcast. Now you're
right.
doing it. Tell us about the Average Nerds podcast. What's it about? Who's on it, etc.
Etc. Well, the Average Nerd podcast. So we're very, very new to this, and I've talked to Buddy about every time I talk to you, it's about even James Parm, right?
Yeah.
Parm. I've always wanted to start something. So there's 5 of us. So I met the 4 of them through the Funko community, and they already had something. I think they had something going already planned. They had an outline and everything set up. I got to talking to them, and I did the same thing. I want to start something up, and they said, "Oh shoot, we want to do something too." So I kind of jumped on their coattails, and this thing came about, the Average Nerd podcast, and it's just like our tagline says, we're just a bunch average guys talking about nerdy things.
I love it.
We have fun with it. We talk about everything you guys talk about, pop culture and everything
Right.
that has to do with it, collecting too. We're gonna. I don't know. We haven't focused on talking about too much of the collecting world yet, but because we've met through there. We still haven't done like an origin story yet, how we started and how we met. That one's coming up soon.
Oh yeah,
But,
gotta do
the
that.
5 guys. We call ourselves. We met each other through the Funk community, Funko Fanatics. There's Dave, there's Jay, Jorge, and Juan. I'm gonna. This is from my opinion. I'm just one of the characters on the show.
Right.
There's those guys are so creative and so smart, and they know what they're doing, and I'm just along for the ride and appreciate them including me in this madness. But we're having fun. I mean, we just dropped our 5th episode, and yeah, we just love to have fun and talk about nerdy things.
Oh, are you guys all here in Sacramento? Are you like in the same studio like we do, or do you...
No, we're all remote. So I live in Sacramento. There's 3 of them that live in the Vallejo, Benicia area, and then the Juan, who's the host, he lives out in Emeryville. But they're all originally from, I think, the Vallejo area.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
And then you're
Yeah.
like the old guy on it, I hear.
Apparently,
They call you the old guy.
well,
Apparently.
it's a running joke. Yeah, it's a running joke that because I think I'm fairly older than them.
Hey, you can't be that old.
So I mean, I'm
The
turning
facial
44.
hair is still dark. You're
Dark,
good.
right? Yeah,
You're good, man.
Just the character.
that's what I said. They're gonna say good things about. They're gonna talk good things about me. But
I like the logo. That's a cool logo. Who designed it for you?
Dave designed it. One of our guys. He's a graphic. So he's our graphics guy. He's really good.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm the old guy, and that's. Yeah, it's a running joke, like you said. It's they try and sneak something in every episode, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
So where can we find the podcast at?
We're Everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on YouTube, but it's nothing visual. It's just the audio. So yeah, basically everywhere you find podcasts.
Cool. You guys on Instagram and everything?
We're on Instagram and Twitter at Average Nerd Pod.
Cool.
Ouch, look at that one. He's
the wisest. Let's do the age, right? No, they're all good. They're all good. The average nerds are, they're all great. I love talking to them every day. They're great guys.
That's the funnest part. As long as you're having fun doing a podcast, that's really what it's about.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
It was a lot of fun, you know what I mean? And then my sister had to come and ruin it.
Yeah.
You know, last week was so much fun.
Yeah.
No, for one, that's bull crap because he like begged me to be on the show for at least a year.
Av, can I tell you what happened last week? So
you can tell me.
Organically, what had happened?
Organically, my ass.
Dilly called and was like, "Hey, I don't got a computer. Can you hook me up? Yeah. I need to do the show at your house." I was like, "No problem. I got you. Come over." He comes over, gets a pizza. We're hanging out, and we're gonna do the show. Nice. And cheese.
And Av, just keep in mind, we've all been doing it remotely during the quarantine. So this whole time, for months, we've been at our own houses. And then I turn on the freaking computer, and these mother effers are in the same room together without me, and they have pizza.
Yeah. With extra ranch.
Do you want to know the worst part? She went and told my mammy.
I did tell mom.
So I got a voicemail from my mammy.
Why are you being mean to your sister?
Don't be mean to your sister. She just wants to come over and do the show with you. It's not nice. You know, no, let her come over. She ratted on me.
I did.
Hey,
that's what sisters are for. Exactly, Ab. That's what sisters are for. And also, don't leave me out. Okay, have we learned a lesson here?
I brought makeup pizza for
that's
this
true.
week.
Okay, that I've made up. I
gave you all the Oreos.
Okay, fine. We're all made up. Don't tell us how many Oreos I ate. Okay, moving on.
What kind of Oreos? What kind of Oreos?
Just regular.
They're just regular.
Oh man.
No,
why? What's your go-to Oreo?
Reggiano.
The Reggie's the best.
I love the mega stuff now. You see the mega stuff?
Oh. Mega.
That's where we have to part ways on this because
it's too much stuffing.
I want less stuffing. Almost the regular, like the regular has the beautiful amount of stuff. Double stuff, no. Mega stuff? Oh my goodness. No.
It's a lot of stuff.
Oreo might be my favorite cookie.
So okay, so we're gonna hold on. These are going to be rapid fire questions. Okay, so we're gonna.
That's right. There's rapid
fire. Rapid fire. Okay, so these are let's get real questions.
Let's get real.
So you can elaborate or not if you want to, whatever you want to. Okay, so what is your favorite movie?
Go. Ooh, rap. I'm not so rapid. I'm a slow dude.
It's the wiseness in him.
There it is. Now you're in on it, right?
I'm all in on the joke.
He's like aged like a fine cheese. I'm a stinky cheese.
Birthday
He's a fine aged cheese.
Listen here, wise one.
How old are you guys?
Birthday cake Oreos.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, Reggie's.
All right, so favorite movie. You know what? Can't go wrong with the Goonies.
Yeah, Def.
Those damn
wrote a second one. The guy that wrote the Goldbergs, well, pretty much the Goldbergs is about his life. He wrote a sequel to it.
To the Goons?
To the Goons.
Are they going to make it?
I hope so.
Gooners?
Interesting. Yeah, the Goonies is. Yeah, we'll see.
No, that's solid. Solid.
Yeah.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
Wow. Spare time. Do I have any spare? I have a lot of spare time. Yeah. No, just hang out. I hang out with my son's home from school because of all this madness. My wife's working from home. So just hanging out with them and our dog, George.
Georgie,
the bulldog.
Oh, God, a bulldog. And then how old is your son?
He's turning 21.
What? Jesus. Okay.
I met him at Sac Anime, right?
You're aged a little bit.
Yeah, you've definitely aged yourself with that.
I did. I'm not going to hide my age, guys.
I can't believe you have a 21-year-old son.
I honestly can't believe that.
You look like you could be 23.
Well,
So-
when I went to Sac Anime and I met his son, I was like, "Oh, you hired somebody?" And he's like, "That's my son." And I was like,
I think
Did
you
not
said.
know that, yeah.
I think you when I was talking to you, I go, "Yeah, my son's helped me out," and you said I was looking for like a little kid. And
"Yeah, that's exactly it." Like he said that, and I looked down. I was like looking for this
Yeah.
little kid, and like
Yeah.
it was, like
a grown-ass man?
like a grown ass man. And I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't realize your son was that old.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
so
21, so we hang out. I mean, we try and hang out. We watch TV, all that stuff. Just
That's cool.
homebody.
is your son into the nerdy stuff too?
He is more than I am. He
Nice.
knows. He knows more than I do.
Yeah.
He's a.
Yeah, those young
Isn't
kids.
he big into the anime scene?
No, he's more into. He's big into Star Wars. Comic
Yes.
books.
It says Av is a vampire.
Seriously.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
right. Hey, Dave. Shout out to Dave.
I agree with that.
One is
I like that.
Oh, is
picture.
Dave one of
yeah.
the
I was
guys?
like, who's
like
that
Dave's
in the
picture.
background?
Dave's
Oh.
our guy. Dave's our. He's part of the. He's part of the
Dave's
show.
one of the hosts. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
do you know what James Navarro's right? The Filipino genes that will keep you young. Because Parm has them too, and his parents, like, you know what I'm saying? You know
It's
what is
rude.
funny? And I don't know if this is like gonna be rude because I don't think James's parents like listen to the podcast, but I feel like they stay young and then it's like they hit an age and then all of a sudden it's like they're 150 years old. It's like, what happened? What happened? It's like one day they just
Parm's
flip
gonna
it.
be upset. We'll see if he says anything.
Sorry, Parm. Okay, look. Before you answer this question, I
Messed
just
up.
want you to know that this can be male or female. Buddies is always a male. Okay.
Really?
So who is your celebrity crush?
Well, now I want to know buddies.
Tom Hardy.
Really?
He has a pillow.
with his
That's
face
your
on.
man. Your man crush is Hardy.
That's his
Yeah.
Have
man.
you seen him in Warrior? Oh my gosh! It's like he's got the. I can't say it out
He's
loud.
getting sweaty.
I can't say it out loud, but if you've watched the new Rick and Morty, you know exactly what I'm
He's
talking
getting
about.
sweaty. He's so excited.
Whoa.
I'm really excited.
So feel free
Damn.
to
I'm steamed up.
say
gets
whoever you
pumped.
want.
Yeah.
He gets you. Mine's broken down. Mine's broken down. I actually thought of this.
Yeah.
I don't have any men. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, that's all right.
It's all right.
But yeah, I go.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah, he's very comfortable.
So am I. I just don't think about it.
I thought about it at length. My wife's like, "You would leave me for him, right?" I was like, "Yeah,
Just to be roommates.
yeah, just to be roomies.
Roommates.
I can wake up every morning, cooking breakfast. Do what you gotta do."
You've been thinking about it a
A
lot.
lot.
I
A lot.
told you, I've
Planned
thought
out.
about this at length.
Oh man.
That's
Oh,
cool. That's cool.
sorry,
So mine. I thought about my first celebrity crush when I was younger. Phoebe Cates, Fast Times at Richmond High.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
pool scene. Oh my
The
god.
pool scene.
Hello.
Him
Definitely.
coming out the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Dilly,
yeah.
stop fingering
on.
with your hole over there.
Dude, stop.
Come on.
Stop looking.
And then
Oh,
there's Jennifer Connelly in the 90s. Got me good.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Yeah. Her
Yeah.
eyeballs are.
There was that one movie she did with Don
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was like. But
I know what you're talking
yeah.
about, though. I know what
you
you're
got
talking
to
about.
see
Yeah.
The boobs.
things.
What was
Yeah.
it? Boobs.
Yeah. She went
Good.
topless in that movie.
Are they good?
Mm,
How are they? Come on,
Have
Dill.
you seen have you seen Inventing the Abbots? That's I think that was in the
Oh,
late
yeah.
90s.
I have seen that.
Had like Joaquin Phoenix,
Yes,
Billy
Joaquin.
Cudrip, Jennifer
Mhm.
Connelly was in it, and she showed a little something there. So
Oh my gosh.
oh
Sheila used to rewind.
Boobs.
oh yeah.
What was that Bruce Willis movie?
Oh
was
yeah,
pausing.
something Moonlight or
Who's talking?
Talking about moonlighting?
no, it
That was
wasn't
his-
Moonlighting. It
that's
was
his-
the color of something.
Yeah, it was a Bruce Willis movie, and he showed a
No,
little.
he jumps in the pool. And they show for a half second like his penis, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to see. I really like.
Look at
where-
Dave.
Pause
He's
it.
on the pool scene.
yeah, dude, Dave and me. That's Dave. Look, yes, the pool scene. He jumps right in. You got to pause it, dude.
Wait, Is he talking about Fast Time?
Frame by frame.
No, God, I hope he's
It could be Fast Times too.
Yeah. I think that could be Fast Times.
It could be Fast Times too.
No, we were talking about Fast Times hella long ago, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know.
just now
Dave?
writes in.
We
the
already-
pool
Dave, we need
scene.
some clarification.
No,
Yeah,
Dave.
Dave,
The time has passed.
We
Let
already
us know.
started with Jennifer Connelly. Come on, dude.
Let us
He's
know,
talking
Dave.
about the PP.
All
Let us
right.
know. Let us know. Let us
He
know.
knows. He knows the scene.
Is it
Kelly Kapowski. Yeah, from Saved by the Bell.
What about Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, 100%. But we're talking about
in the
his.
90s? Yeah.
We're talking about his
Sorry.
celebrity crushes, not
Margot
ours.
Robbie.
Not ours.
Kelly Kapowski is actually on my list. Tiffany Amber Thiessen. She's on my
Oh
list.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
She's actually she's kept it together too. She looks
Yeah,
good.
I think she's better looking now than she was as
Yeah,
a.
I
as a
actually agree with you.
teenager.
Yeah.
But that's just my old age. It's
See, look, Dave, Fast Times. Thank you, Dave.
Fast
No,
Times.
Dave.
Yeah.
Don't lie, Dave.
yeah.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather have unlimited sushi for life or unlimited tacos for life?
Oh, that's easy. We're going sushi.
Really?
Yum.
Yeah. Yeah.
No doubt.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yum.
I'm a
dude.
taco, but
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Tacos
Dude,
can get
tacos?
messy, man. It's gonna get
I
messy.
don't mind. I don't mind a little mess.
It's gonna get messy in your butt.
I did
And
not,
you gotta remember.
I did not know that was what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
You gotta remember.
I'm
He is
kicking
wise.
off over here.
Av is very
Love
wise,
it.
so he knows.
Look, you just have to get the new, the good tacos, and you don't get
What's
the mess
that?
bunch.
Taco Bell?
No, like
That was hilarious.
just like freaking homemade tacos. I don't know.
Homemade tacos?
Yeah.
Ah, nah.
Dude,
Come on.
Now hold on. Am I getting a sushi chef? Like, or is
No.
this like I gotta make it at home?
Just
Who
I don't
makes-
know. It's just what would you pick? Sushi or tacos? It's not you
Yeah,
don't need to break it down.
Okay, I'm just asking.
You always have to go so deep. Don't unpack everything.
I like unpacking things. All right, that's how I express
Yeah.
myself.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
What would be a good theme song for your life?
Nah.
And do you have a favorite song or performer?
No, I don't have a favorite song. I don't theme song. I don't know, man. My life's been tough. I'm not gonna. There's no one song that could.
Or sum it
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, there's nothing. But as far as like groups and performers, I love the Beastie Boys. I
Yeah.
love the Killers and the 1975.
Mhm.
I listen to everything, hip hop and rap and pop and top 40, everything.
What about country?
No,
No.
thank you. In
I
true Mad King fashion,
Everything
my song that would pretty much sum up my life.
Okay, what is it?
You ready for
What
it?
is it?
What is it?
Are we gonna?
Wake me up before you go, cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up
Before you go.
Come on, Wham.
Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hear that.
Damn, we get that note.
Sorry. We like to
I
break
felt
out
that.
into song.
Actually, buddy, I think that's a great song for your
Yeah,
life
it's a great song for my life.
because you don't like to be left out,
No, not
and
at
you
all.
don't need a lot of sleep, so we could wake you up.
I was thinking about his song would be something about to do with like a high butt crack.
Yeah,
I mean, but I guess not.
I don't know if there is a song about high butt cracks.
I hope AV or Abs fucking.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
Hold
that
up.
was bad.
What did
You
you?
guys get me all steamed up talking about my butt card. Exactly.
You know what? Hey, Av, look. For one, so people probably mess up your name a lot, and
They do, yeah. That's not
I
in the
actually-
note. Yeah.
I actually, so my name is Sheila, okay,
Yeah.
and I spell it just so like a little different, but not even that. It has one extra H at the end, okay? I'm
Okay.
talking to Dilly and Philippe straight to their faces, and I'm like, hey, can you email me at my email address? And they're like, okay, what is it? I'm like, it's Sheila, SHEILAH. Both of
That
them,
fast.
spell it wrong. Like I'm literally saying it to your face. They have no idea how to spell Sheila. So I can kind of be with you on this name. Like no one can ever
Mine's pretty tough.
spell it.
That's not my. You guys want to know I guess it's an app secret, right?
Yeah,
my real name, my full name is Avellino.
Really?
Yeah,
I like that.
Avellino.
Yeah.
So you are the one who decided to spell it AV.
No. Well, I guess as I got older, yeah. Everybody was hella
I
Pinot,
like
right?
that though.
No, all right, but I'm just saying, like, when you shortened it, you were like, okay, it's just going to be these two letters. You decided that, right?
When I was growing up, no, my nickname, all my friends in like elementary and middle school and high school, they used to call me Avi.
Oh, okay.
So that was my nickname when I was younger, and till this day, I mean, everybody that I know from back in the day, they still call me that, which I love.
Yeah.
And then I don't know when I dropped the E and just started at. I mean, it's because I didn't want to always try and correct people.
Right.
I thought when you guys you called me AV. I'm okay with AV, but because it's
you can
close
blame
enough.
that on Parm because he said that, and it's been stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I thought Avellino was going to be short for Avatar, but I've been watching. Yeah, the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've been watching it again. Oh my god, such a phenomenal show. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Even I haven't even told them that my full name was Avellino.
You're like, wait, what?
Oh wow, James
nice.
Avellino. Okay.
Oh, Parmesan.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of Filipinos with Avellino and Avellina. Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Downtown Abbey. Down.
Okay, so now that Buddy's ruined everything, let's move on. I'm just gonna.
It's what I do. That's my whole purpose in this
Okay,
show.
let's get to the good stuff. Give us those Funko goodies. Can we do a special Hardly Heroes Beehive collab of top fives? Can you show us the Beehive top 5 pops?
Man, you know what? I don't have top 5 pops, but I'll give you top 5 like lines, genres that sell well.
That. No, that's great.
This I found this out when I opened up the shop. You know, anime is huge here in Sacramento.
Yeah, it is big.
Man, I didn't realize that, and I had to go back and do some research and started watching some anime too.
Right.
Because I didn't know shit about anime. But it's probably my top selling line is anime.
Oh wow.
And then followed by your standard staples at Disney and Marvel and Star Wars, always popular. And then the new like Rocks line that they're doing is super popular. I'm going to show you a few actually.
Okay.
So we have this is one of the newer ones. It's I don't know if you see this Weezer.
Oh yeah,
man, that's
cool.
nice.
Rivers Cuomo.
Yeah.
This guy
That's so cool.
flew off the shelves. Another popular one is Post Malone, Postico.
Oh my god.
That one's yeah.
Yes, that is so
awesome.
hilarious. Oh my
That's so
god,
good.
Post Malone.
This dude's
I
super
was
popular.
wondering, Av, do you think they're going to do one since he did the Nirvana covers? Did you see that? And he's wearing the muumuu like
Kurt
Cobain wore, and he like did a whole like concert. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did it.
I hope they do more like variants of certain of artists. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But this one, probably the top one right now is Mr. Tupac. Can you see
Tupac Shakur. Oh, heck.
You have the one with
that's legit, dude.
Where they're in the Impala.
They do have Biggie. Yeah, Ice Cube and Impala.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one's sick.
That one's pretty popular too. That 6'4" Impala gets everybody.
That one's hard to get, I heard.
It's popular, yeah. I sold out. I don't even have one for myself, but I do have stuff coming. So yeah.
Do you have more of those?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Do you have more of those posties for sale?
I got one for you. I got one for you if you want one.
Coming through for that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna swing by there tomorrow, so let me know.
Yeah.
You want that post?
Yeah, that.
And then one.
Are you gonna be doing pickups tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm doing pickups tomorrow. I'll be there between 1:30 and 5, I believe, for pickups.
Perfect.
Maybe meet after I get off work.
Perfect.
Stop by. And then one last one I want to show you is this dude. super popular.
Oh, baby yo.
The child. That's
child, yeah.
It's the
Did you see
child.
the
That's
big
awesome.
one behind him that he's got creeping
you see
over his
this one?
shoulder?
Right here.
Yeah. Is he in that little stroller thing too?
It's
Yeah.
like a cardboard backpack thing, I think.
Dude,
I
so
don't know. Actually, no, cardboard. Stroller, carrier, or whatever.
Yeah, that little carrier that he had.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
see the boba back there too. That's the big one, right?
There's a 10-inch Boba Fett
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know. I'm seeing all the Funkos on the side. And
I
I'm
know.
like, ooh.
You know what's
The pops, the
another
pops.
thing before
Uh-huh.
before we go get past these top sellers. There's a new line that's coming out, or that's been out, that Funko makes. It's called soda figures. They come in these little cans.
Oh, I've seen that.
Seen these?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sodas. And so what's good about these, they're limited. They're all numbered. This one, Big Boy from Bob's Big Boy, numbered
Mhm.
7,500. You have a chance. They call them chase figures, so like different variants of the figure. This is what they look like inside. So
Oh
this
no
is
way.
Dude,
Okay.
that's
Bob's
cool.
Big Boy.
Oh,
And
that's cute.
Oops. And this is the chase figure in the blue.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
So,
super cool.
these are super popular right now. They're new, so I hope this line sticks and they're gonna make more. So
You know,
And-
one thing you do sell that I thought was really cool that I wanted to ask if it's been picking up is the big pins.
fig pins. They're
fig
called fig pins. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like this big. Dude, they're
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, big enamel pins. The company's called Fig Pin, and they have licenses for all the big names, also Star Wars,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
getting Star Wars, Marvel, anime. It's funny. That's such a weird product. I mean, it's popular because things sell out, like exclusives and their online specials, but they're kind of a slow sale in store. So
Huh.
Oh, really? I'm
they're
surprised.
popular. But yeah, I'm surprised as well. But
I think they're
they're-
super cool because I've never seen it.
They are.
They're huge.
Mhm.
So,
they are. I wish I had one
Sorry.
here. But yeah.
Sorry to bring up merch he didn't have. It's
I
just
know,
something
dude.
that I think is really cool that's there. So if you guys get a
Jeez.
chance, check it out on his online store.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a whole, like, all of your inventory is available online.
Yes. Yeah. At beehivecollectibles.com.
Beehivecollectibles.com.
Yeah.
Sorry to smack that real fast, but Hardly Heroes mask just came into Mark. He did support Project Wish and he did get his mask. So
Oh,
Nice.
oh,
I'm
Mark,
glad to hear
nice.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so anybody, you guys, just know that if you donate to Project Wish Upon a Star, you get a Hardly Heroes mask in the mail
Yeah,
sent to
I
you.
got mine too,
Ooh.
actually, Mark. So
So you guys,
Yeah.
We good.
It's projectwishponastar.org. Donate, do it now. Birdie and Bean is
Ooh.
donating $3 a mask, so also you can buy a mask for me and also donate, and then get another mask. Maybe I don't know if that's how it works, but
don't think that's how it works.
I might be saying things wrong. Okay, so
A little too much wine.
so that's super cool. I love the pops. I've got I got a few office pops. I've
You know how
got
many office pops I bought from him.
I've
Every
got,
variant I can find.
There's more coming. There's more coming if you offices.
oh my god, you know
Yeah.
what, Av? Buddy
Yeah.
got me the best pop. My all-time favorite pop.
dude, you don't understand the sheer fact. When I gave her this pop, she started crying. She was so happy.
I almost am tearing up right now. I'm tearing up about it right now. But it was the Mrs. Nesbit pop. that
yeah.
Buzz
is-
Lightyear.
Yeah, Mrs. Nesbit.
I am.
Her name is Mrs. Nesbit. But anyway, I'm almost tearing up because I love that thing so much. Because also it comes with like the little detached arm holding
Yeah.
the little teapot. Oh my god. Anyway, so
That's
anyway,
cool.
I just wanted to say that we love you and your shop. So
Thank you.
moving on, we do have Hardly Heroes questions that we ask all of our people that we
Okay.
interview. So, who is your favorite superhero? That's number one.
Me.
No, you're not a superhero.
Buddy the Mad King, right? No superhero? Oh, okay. No.
He doesn't have a pop, so
We can change that.
We
I-
can talk about it. Yeah, we can do something. But yeah, my favorite hero is Spider-Man and Captain America.
Spider-Man
and Captain America?
Yeah, those are my favorite heroes. Superheroes. Yeah.
We're losing him. He's
Getting a little
cutting
bit
out.
of yeah.
What about?
Philippe is messing with something.
No, it's not Philippe. It's probably the internet, the interwebs, the World Wide Web.
www.
.aol.com.
Period.
You've got no mail because you are not popular.
Period.
I honestly miss the internet back in the day, like when AOL,
Alta Vista.
and you had to like dial up.
It's all.
What was that noise? Okay,
All right.
Av.
Yeah.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh. You know, I want to.
We might be losing you a little bit.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Av, we're
you hear
losing
me?
your audio. We can see you, but
Cutting in.
oh,
We're gonna see if we can. What about
he's
now?
back
There
Can
in.
you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Dang it.
No.
No. Huh.
Audio
Uh-oh.
quality kind of dropped out on us, Av.
Uh-oh.
We
We
can't.
can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
No.
Av, we miss
crap.
you. Come back to us. We love you.
Archie's
I don't know
come
what's going on.
back.
I don't know what's going on.
Wilson.
You guys remember that License to Drive with Corey Haim?
Yes.
Oh,
Archie's come back.
Wait, didn't it have both of the Corys in that?
Can you hear
Yes.
me? Can you hear me?
Mercedes was her name.
Little bit,
yeah,
Av.
Mercedes.
Hello? Hello?
No.
Still a little muffled.
No. What is going on?
I don't know. When they're
We can almost hear you. Wait, say
Almost?
talk.
You know when they go to like that drive.
Can
Yeah,
you
we-
hear me?
We can like hear you now, but it's very like jumbly.
Wow.
Oh
What
wait,
is going on?
wait. I think we can hear you now.
yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I think you're back.
Am I back?
You're
Am I
back
back?
in.
Remember?
Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah. No, you're back. So we didn't-
Okay.
We didn't hear your superpowers. Tell us again.
Oh, superpowers. Yeah. I think something like teleportation or flying or super speed. Somewhere to get
Teleportation.
to get me in somewhere faster. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So kind of like what's his name on The Boys? The one that goes really fast.
Oh.
What?
A-Train.
A-Train. Do you watch that?
A-Train,
Al?
yeah. I do watch that. Yeah. A-Train. Man, he's weak. A-Train's weak.
What? But he murdered somebody and does drugs. That's amazing. That's not what you want out of your superpowers?
To run over and kill people? Nah. I'll pass.
Okay, so in a zombie apocalypse, sorry, I always mess that word up. What is your weapon of choice? But there's no guns allowed.
No guns allowed. I'm gonna go with like a machete or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's go machete. Let's slice
Okay.
some people.
There we go. There's the violence coming out. He doesn't want to kill
The
people going
best
fast.
the best one I ever heard was an ice cream scoop.
You
Scoop out eyeballs.
You have to go get
Scoop 'em
way
out.
too close for that.
Close proximity.
Actually, machete too. A lot of these weapons that you can't choose when you can't have a gun, you have to be way too close.
You get a crossbow.
Yeah, but then you have to have accuracy. I don't have any accuracy.
Go for the sternum.
I'm just gonna lay down and die. I promise you that.
Sheila's gonna dress up like a tree and just hopefully this pass.
Yeah, I'm
right
gonna be
by.
like, what's his name from Hunger Games?
Yeah, exactly.
That's like the worst part of the movie.
Yeah.
God, that was so
Yeah,
stupid.
make like a tree
That
and leaf.
was so stupid. Okay, Av. All right. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We
Alright.
got every.
dude. If you look at the time, we're
We're like already at an hour.
Yeah.
Remember when we're.
I'm
Remember?
sorry, guys.
AV was like, I don't want to be on here any longer than 30 minutes.
Okay, so Av, I do have a wrap up script I'm going to read, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Whoa.
Even though you got your own side piece podcast now, that was hard to say. We will always support you and Beehive. We can't wait to do more events with you. Tell the sidekicks where to find you and how to purchase from Beehive.
That was not scripted.
That was
No,
not
not at
scripted.
all.
That's
No, that wasn't-
supernatural. That was
I know.
supernatural.
I know I'm a really
Like
good
Sam and
actress.
Dean.
Actress.
So you can follow me on Instagram, av.cruz, av.cruz. My Beehive on IG, Facebook, and Twitter at Beehive Midtown. We're online. You could purchase and look around, beehivecollectibles.com. And then the podcast, we're the Average Nerd Podcast. We're on Average Nerd Pod on Twitter and Instagram. Give us a listen. Tell us what you like or what you think we could improve on. Like I said, we're new. We're not as good as you guys.
Well,
you don't gotta lie to us.
Come on.
We're just
We maybe have been doing it longer, but that doesnn't mean we're better.
I mean, I am a professional. I'm just here with these wee peasants.
Oh man! Well, Ab, thank you so much for coming on and dealing with all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We love your shop. We love you. We like to collaborate.
Thank you very
support.
much.
Yeah.
So stay on if you want. We're gonna. I don't know what we're doing.
We
now.
got like listener mail.
We got news.
Yeah,
we got.
I'm gonna let you go. Have at it. I don't want to cause it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to make it a little longer. That's what she said.
Nice. That's a good exit right there. I love it.
Right. Shout
All
out
right,
to
now.
her.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys check them out. Make sure you guys support Beehive.
Let's do
Collectibles,
it.
Midtown.
Boom,
Yeah,
boom.
Midtown. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye, Ab.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Oh man, that was nice. I like him.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Great having Ab.
Yeah,
on the
I
show.
can't believe I don't know how old he is, but like he looks very young.
I didn't think he
I'm a little
had
slow.
a 21-year-old.
It is. I really do think it's that Filipino
When I
gene.
first found out, how
I
old
need
this
some
was.
Filipino. You think I could get some Filipino gene in me?
This late in the game? Nay.
Hey, I'm sure you could.
Maybe Parm has a cousin.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Parm?
Parm, you have a cousin?
You got one of those Parmalees for me? Anyway, but
Christopher Neal. Good. I didn't know Heather Graham was in that. That's a good call right there. That's deep cuts.
in what?
I'd license to drive.
Yeah, dude, she's Mercedes, dude.
Oh my god.
She's the
she
girl.
is.
Dude, that
Wow.
movie, and she gets hella drunk, remember?
Remember her face
Yeah.
saw against the window?
Dude, you guys, that is such a good movie, the way that car comes back. Oh my god.
Yeah. And then the best part is the uncle wrecked the BMW too.
Oh yeah.
Or grandpa.
Grandpa.
Have any of you guys met Corey Feldman?
Oh,
Wait.
Oh.
I have. That's my dude.
You know what? I think the only reason you brought that movie up is so you could say that. You're like Buddy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, real fast, I did go wake surfing today.
Okay.
Huck to 360.
He does look
this
kind of
season.
crispy.
It's online.
He looks pretty crispy.
Yeah, I look pretty red today, actually.
Okay,
I got
honestly,
some cooler.
we don't really have
Colors.
time to talk about our days at 57 minutes, buddy. Okay.
I like how we're only gonna make this show an hour.
You guys
still got news.
Why did I
Still
say
got
that?
mayo.
I never should have said it, Dilly. You're so right. Whenever I say we're gonna do it short, it's always extra long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's who has sidekick mail or no news? Where's the news?
Oh my god, we got news too.
You guys, where's
Oh my god!
I don't think I have the news on here. Do we have
Just
anything
wow.
important that we have to go through, Phil?
It's all Parm's fault.
Okay, well, I don't have the news, so
You
did
should've
somebody
got the
send
letter.
it to me?
But I do have the news. So that's what I'm here for. I'll be quick.
Hey,
I swear. I'm just gonna read
I need
everything.
another drink.
I'm gonna read everything and then just go off
Christopher.
of that because
Dude, I
there's
saw
so
that
much.
at Costco.
Yeah, I did see it at Costco too. And Christopher, it's obnoxious. It's so God, buddy, are you kidding me?
Chris, it's an
Why can't-
entire gallon. He has a whole gallon of water. Look at that. Look at that. It's ridiculous. All right, guys, neuse.
Okay,
All
let's
right,
go.
going right into it. So
Let's do some rapid, okay? Keep it short, dude.
Rapid fire.
all right, guys. Scott Derrickson is going to be directing a Labyrinth
Brother
sequel.
James.
All
Sorry.
right. So, Buddy still hasn't seen the first Labyrinth movie, but
No.
they're doing a sequel, and Scott Derrickson is directing it. So, if you guys don't know, Scott Derrickson recently parted ways with Marvel over creative differences regarding Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. TriStar Columbia Films has tapped Derrickson to produce and direct the sequel to Labyrinth, along with the Jim Henson Company's Brian and Lisa Henderson also acting as producers. The film has become a cult classic since its original release in 1986, spawning books, comics, video games, and an annual masquerade ball
that's
considered.
okay. Move on.
Jeez.
No, come on. We got to keep this short.
Wow, jeez.
Come on.
Wow.
Next
Oh my God.
news one. Next news. We don't need the whole breakdown of it.
Okay.
Cheese has spoken.
Henry Cavill is in talks to be Superman.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
David Ayer is campaigning for the Suicide Squad Ayer cut.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ray Porter is set to play Darkseid in the Justice League Snyder Cut.
Oh wait.
Ooh, yeah.
And a fan of The Office wrote 24 episodes for a 10th season.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh.
Wait,
Yeah,
have
you
you
didn't
seen
see
that?
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I read the article about
So
it.
there's that right there, and then
What else we got? What else we got?
So that was the news that I had. The 60-second headlines is Always Sunny in Philadelphia is renewed for 15th season. Jurassic World Dominion is not going to be the final movie in the franchise. John Krasinski's made a deal with Some Good News to be a regular series on Viacom CBS.
Yeah, he sold it.
The Star Trek Lower Decks animated series released character details that and it'll have a comedic tone. A new synopsis was released for Christopher Nolan's Tenet. James Gunn updated on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3's release date rumors. HBO Max DC shows are going to have larger budgets than the CW counterparts. Disney Plus's Loki has already been renewed for season 2 before season 1 aired, and all of the Mighty Ducks movies are currently on HBO Max.
Woo! Okay, wait. I have a question about HBO Max.
Uh-huh.
Is it just the set? Like, if you have HBO or whatever, HBO Go or HBO Now?
So if you have HBO Go, you automatically get HBO Max. I actually have HBO Max because of my cable thing that I have. I signed into it yesterday, and I'm able to get on HBO Max.
So wait, when you say you automatically have it, is it different, or is it just it takes place of HBO?
It basically takes place of HBO Go and
okay.
certain things. If you have like certain phone plans or certain TV plans, then you automatically get HBO Max for free.
Okay, so because I already have HBO, and I feel like some people are already logged into my HBO buddy.
Yes.
So now it's HBO Max.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just want the Snyder cut.
I know. You want the
Snyder
cut.
Snyder Cut's going to be 2021, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. Peace, guys.
Thanks, Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
Thanks for coming in. We really did not have a lot of time for news. Now, let's get into this. What?
Sunny in Philadelphia, as you mentioned, now is the longest running like American sitcom, I think, ever.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Ever.
15 seasons, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as they hit that mark, right?
Yeah.
And do you guys watch that show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it.
Really?
I haven't seen all of
14
the
seasons.
latest ones,
Fact,
but I've seen like the 10, at least 10 seasons.
Right.
My favorite is
fell
Fat
off.
Mac.
Fat Max.
You know, I tried to watch it, and it's not that I don't like it. It's just that I don't know. Maybe and this happens a lot with certain things or whatever. But maybe I have to give it a like another shot. But it's like too much yelling.
That's why I can't watch it, because I try to watch it when I sleep, and my wife gets mad. She's like, "It's just too loud," because Charlie gets all loud. I'm like, but I just love it.
So much yelling.
It's so good.
I never get to do what I want, you guys.
You got to get some headphones, dude.
Man.
So just quick update.
I did. They fell in the toilet.
What do you want to look? I already yelled at Phil. What do you want to talk about?
Never mind.
What is it? What is it?
This is about Rick and Morty.
Okay. So how many sidekick mayos do we have? Because I know we have one from Christopher. How many? We just have one. Perfect.
I thought we had two.
Are we getting into that?
I thought we had Sonny or Johnny. One of those.
Sidekick Mayo.
That didn't make it last week. No?
I don't.
It's the only one we have that he sent in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is from Christopher Neal. Now, Christopher is on right now, right? Christopher, where are you at?
Christopher's been an avid listener.
So Christopher's a friend of yours, Phil.
Loud noises.
So Christopher's a friend of Phil's, and we love him a lot. I've never met him. Have you guys?
Oh,
buddy?
actually, can I tell you a quick story?
Is it about Christopher Neal?
It's about
Sure.
Philippe.
Oh, okay.
So Friday, I wanted to get a new laptop for the studio. So Philippe had a friend that he said I could get a laptop from. Philippe actually took me to his childhood home. I got to meet Philippe's brother.
Wait, they still live in your childhood home?
He bought it from his mom, but he lives in it. When he says in the Bay Area, this fool lives in like the heart of the Bay Area. Like
what?
Yeah, like San Francisco, like right in the city. Like we were right off of I don't know where the hell we were, but we're by that Best Buy when you get off the freeway right there. Over there.
Phil,
whatever.
hop on your microphone so you can help Buddy with the story because this is driving me crazy. Okay.
Whatever.
He doesn't know where anything is.
But no, so I had to meet his brother. It doesn't make sense.
What he
His
looks
brother is
he-
super cool
and like attractive.
Are you trying to hit on my brother? Is that what's going on here?
Hey, dude, does he have some Filipino? What's up?
My brother's dating a Filipino.
Wait, but don't you
Actually,
have
he is.
like you have some kind of like Latino?
I'm full-blooded Nicaraguan.
Oh, there you go. See, now that do you think that'll keep me young too?
Yes.
Nicaraguan?
Because his brother doesn't look that old.
My brother's 42. Probably looks like he's still in his 20s.
But he's
Does his brother look more Nicaraguan than he
Oh,
does?
yeah.
Oh yeah, my brother looks way more.
Yeah,
Hispanic
he
than I do.
looks like
I
real.
need a picture of his brother.
You trying to
Hey, look,
She's-
I'm not
she's trying
gonna
to creep into the
so
family. Look at that.
Phil, I'm
So
not gonna
two
do it.
things to unpack this, right? Two
Don't you be
things.
creeping.
Number
Please
one, she
unpack
said
it.
I'm ugly. Number two, she said my brother looks more Hispanic than me. So she said,
And she's
I'm
never
an
even
ugly
seen
non-Hispanic guy. That's what she's saying right now.
Also, look, if I get a picture of it, it's for research purposes only.
Oh yeah,
So the best part is he showed me his old childhood room,
Yeah.
the backyard, everything, this old house.
Where all the masturbation happened.
Yeah.
no,
He had a
that's place for
partition
masturbation
What do you mean pre?
because I moved out of the city when I was like, I was young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The best part about it was I felt that I connected with Philippe more
Yeah.
because his room didn't even have a door. It was just like a partition.
Oh, that, yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
definitely
And
funny.
that's how I felt as a child.
yeah.
I
So,
never really had a
when
room.
did your brother buy that house from your mom?
A couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
So when my grandmother passed away, she left that house for me, my brother, and my sister.
Nice.
My brother just recently bought out our equity. in
Oh,
that
right,
home.
right.
So that's how I'm buying my house right now.
Oh, yeah, that's
is
cool.
with the equity I got from that house, but my brother is now the sole owner of that house.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Dude, but the house is like literally
dope?
Legit. It's a
in
nice
the
house.
middle of the city. He's remodeling
What's up?
it right
Let's
now.
go stay in the city.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
So that's
saying.
the thing
son.
is that-
like it's
So
lit
Buddy
up-
had never been to a place that wasn't a touristy area in San
Right,
Francisco.
right.
So to actually go somewhere that is like, a local place
Right.
where, you actually see neighborhoods in the city and you can actually see what the city's like.
Yeah.
It was a different experience for him.
Yeah.
I had Falupidiops. Falapidiops.
Falubidibups?
No, so I introduced him to El Salvadorian food.
Okay.
And have you ever had a pupusa?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay.
I've definitely had
Back
some.
in high school.
No.
Some,
So
Some
here's the thing,
pupusas.
right?
I'm gonna say
Cheese. I was telling him because the best pupusa is just the cheese pupusa. And I was like, if cheese has never had one, we need to get him.
we need to get cheese a fucking.
Oh,
You guys are the worst.
Someone write that down.
I'm
Actually,
telling your mother.
can we
Pupusas.
even? It's live. Can we
Papusa.
even take it out?
Papusas.
That's it. I'm
Papusa.
telling your mother on both of you.
I know, right? Mammy's gonna be upset. So the
Sorry.
funniest part is Philippe's like, I grew up here. This is my hood. I know everybody. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. All talk. We go into the liquor store and the guy's like, hey, what's up, Philippe? How you doing? And I was like, all right.
They're like, the regular?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He's like, bro, I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? He's like, your brother here all the time. And I was just like,
And I was
okay,
telling
It's like,
Buddy,
is that
I
you?
was like-
Show me your ass.
yeah. Let me see your butt.
I was telling Buddy when you grow up in neighborhoods like that, the local liquor store guy, he knows you.
Right.
Right. So I told him we're gonna walk in here, watch him say hi, right? And he's like, hey Philippe, how you been, man?
I
Like
was like,
I haven't seen Abraham in like 10 years and he recognized
Damn.
me with the
it
beard and
was
everything.
so funny. He's like, how you been, man? I see your brother all the time. He in here buying stuff, that stuff. So I laughed, but we were
Okay.
talking to his brother, and I was like, "Where's a good place in the city?" And he was like, "What you want? You want this? You want that? You want?" I'm like, "I don't know. I want something delicious in my tummy." And
Did
he
you get a
was like,
pupusa?
We got the pupusa. So
Yeah, my brother
I
was
got-
like, you gotta go get some pupusas, and Buddy's like, the hell's a pupusa? I'm like, are you serious?
so he took me to the hood, like on mission.
I took him to Santa Neca on the mission for all of our people who've been to San Francisco before.
Yeah, like
Okay,
it
Mission
was
District.
rough.
It was rough.
So I got
That's
there's a
actually where
bean
my
one,
dad is from. So
Did you get
a
the cheese
pork,
one?
and then a cheese one. So I laugh. I have the bean one first, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm being 100. I was like, this ain't that good.
and the
I
way
was
that I
like,
told him to eat them.
Stop
Yeah, the
pupusa.
way I told him to eat them was literally from like worst to best, right?
Oh,
And
Well,
the
right.
reason
no,
I-
he didn't even say that. He was just like, eat them. So I had the bean one first, and I was like, this ain't that good. This fool's tripping. So then I had the pork one, and I was like, this is fire. Like I would eat this.
And I was
And
telling him
so
the cheese ones are the best, and he was just
he-
like, "Oh, how is the plainest one the best?" I was like, "Just wait."
Yeah, he was like, I'm only getting cheese ones, and I was like, and he's like, I got you a cheese one. Try it. The cheese
Bomb.
one was so like
Fire?
the best. Like so.
Okay, you
Yumski.
come on. We got to move the story along. I'm so sorry. You guys get so offended, but it's like we're sitting here talking about pupusas for 15 minutes. We
It's actually
gotta
been like
move.
Talking
6
about his new
minutes.
Hey,
experience.
did we do Dilly's Daming Corner
We
yet?
haven't done
Oh,
anything.
we got to do Dilly's.
What
Gaming
did you
Corner.
call it?
Dilly's Daming Corner.
Daming? Dilly's Daming Dorner.
Anyway, just to wrap up, if you guys have no idea how to wrap things up, buddy, thank you for that story, because it was actually a very good story, and we did learn that Philippe has a hot brother, so thank you. Pupusas. Cool. Moving on.
This just makes
Shout
me
out
feel
to
great.
Papusa.
And I was like, hey, she's never seen my brother. Automatically, he's hotter than me. So
100. 100.
He just got a brand new Escalade too. So
What? What does your brother do? What is for work?
my brother's a foreman for a union.
A union man, huh?
a
You got that-
union man.
Got
He's
that
a
money.
city man too.
Ooh,
which
yeah, a
helps.
city and a union
You
man.
ain't got to go to
We were
work.
talking about
Work.
no, we're real city
Work.
boys.
No, work.
All right.
Work.
We got to move on to
Work.
the next segment.
There we go.
It's Dilly's Gaming Corner.
Woo! Hot in here.
What's good?
What up, you guys? Hey, I'm not going to cover all these because we're running a little bit behind, but I'm going to give you some gems here.
Okay, give us some gems.
This week on Dilly's Gaming Corner, we have IGN Summer of Gaming online convention schedule revealed. Next week's Summer of Gaming event, being brought to you by IGN, has finally revealed its schedule, and it's packed full of fun content for gamers. They will be unveiling new game trailers on June 5th, June 8th, and June 15th. Some from familiar studios, but some from unnamed studios to keep a veil of secrecy. IGN will also be showing new trailers from games, conducting interviews, and posting hands-on videos and game trailers from games like Cyberpunk 2077, Destroy All Humans, that's coming out, the remake, Samurai Jack, Battle Through Time, SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated Ninjala, and more. Summer of Games is just the first in an attempt to keep the summer gaming convention circuit going, with new game plus Expo and EA's Play Live 2020 also scheduled over the course of summer. PlayStation 5 website has been updated ahead of the possible console reveal. Sony updated their PlayStation website to include some new verbiage on the unpublished page referring to many points and phrases that could be used to market the PS5, such as the use of lightning speed and stunning games. Rumors have been circulating stating that Sony will be revealing the PS5 in the first 2 weeks of June, which would make sense for the update on the page. There's also a page that is currently being blocked by Sony, which could either mean a major reveal or could possibly just be an issue with the code, but data miners are convinced it may be the console's imagery. So those of you that are yearning for some PS5 news, it's right around the corner, you guys. Nintendo Switch reveal leaves fans disappointed in the new console exclusive. Nintendo is gearing up for the May 29th release of its 2020 exclusive Xenoblade Definitive Edition. The game is a remake of the 2010 fan favorite game from the Nintendo Switch. A data mine has revealed that while docked, the game will only run at 540 to 720p resolution, while in handheld mode at 378 to 540 resolution, which means the remake will have the same resolution as the original. Boo. To make things more disappointing for fans, the frame rate will also be lower than the original, meaning that the original game on the Switch will perform better than the remake for the better console. This has caused some console players to point out the obvious technical inferiority of the Switch in comparison to its powerhouse equals in the Xbox Series X and PS5, and questions its viability in the console wars.
Noise.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna skip that. Xbox Games with Gold for June is announced. I was going to talk about this a little bit. So June's Games with Gold, which was released a little bit early, has revealed that they are. Let's see. There's going to be Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, Coffee Twalk, Cinnamora, and the original Xbox version of Destroy All Humans. And I'm pumped on that. We covered that a few weeks back. There's a remake coming out.
Yeah.
Destroy All Humans. So they're going to give you the original.
Okay.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse will be a highlight for the month, running from June 1st through June 30th. It's an older title, but has remained popular in the Shantae series of games. The wrench in the cog for this month's release schedule is that typically Microsoft will release 2 Xbox One games and 2 Xbox 360 games. This month sees 2 Xbox One games, 1 360 game, and 1 classic Xbox game free, and that's going to be Destroy All Humans.
Destroy All Humans.
Destroy All Humans, yeah. Microsoft decided in celebration of the THQ Nordics remake of the classic game, which is being released in July. They wanted to bring gamers back to the game's roots and give players a chance who have never been able to play the original game to experience the true story, or the original story, which is awesome, you guys. I was just talking about this. Go pick that up. It's free. The graphics are going to be a little dated, obviously, but you can probe somebody's butthole if you want.
Obviously.
Yeah, so you want to get in on that. We have Nicolas Cage in the building right now. I'm super excited about this next little bit of Gaming Corner news. Xbox No Man's Sky is coming to Game Pass.
Oh, snapsies.
Yes, which I just acquired. And I've been wanting to get on No Man's Sky for a while. So now there you go. It was announced that No Man's Sky is coming to Xbox Game Pass sometime in the month of June. This coincides with updates the game has been receiving in order to bulk up the game's content with new multiplayer options and in-game mechs. The game will be available for download in the Game Pass store. Will come with all of the updates that have been added since the initial release of the game.
Nice.
It's coming, guys.
Nice. You're doing it.
Nice.
You excited?
Nice. I am. I'm pumped on that.
Nice.
You pumped on that?
I'm moisturized.
I'm very moisturized right now.
Moist.
My butt crack is sweaty.
Just can I give you guys an update real fast?
On what?
Real quick.
I got in trouble. I got a mammy text for Sheila's language.
No, wait. So
are you serious?
No,
already?
listen. Mammy text at 8:09. Okay, tonight. To me and brother, it says your language was deplorable. What is wrong with you? This is supposed to be a kid-friendly podcast. Shame on you.
Seriously?
Thank goodness Dilly is an honorable man with good morals.
Nothing about Philippe.
Listen,
She doesn't
Mammy.
care.
Nothing about Philippe, even though I corrected both of you guys. But
me and Philippe are over here on our best behavior just for Mammy's.
Mammy, that was Mammy. I just want to apologize to you and all of the
This
kids.
is why I don't allow cheese in the studio.
I want to apologize to Mammy and all the kids because I got upset. I don't remember what happened, but it was definitely Buddy that did it.
Whoa!
Way to throw him under the bus.
It was definitely Buddy. I remember that.
This is why we don't let her in the studio.
Okay, so Dilly, thank you so much for the Dilly gaming news.
Gaming corner?
Yeah.
Gaming corner.
Shaming corner.
We really appreciate that. Now, let's get to Sidekick Mayo. Okay,
Sidekick Mayo.
We have a very nice.
We went to start this email and I derailed.
You did. Well, I think you derailed by the story, which was great because we actually forgot to do Dilly's Gaming Corner. So pretty much it's all Phil's fault, I think, wasn't it? Right?
It's always
wasn't
Phil's
it?
fault.
That's what I thought. Okay.
They are amazing.
Christopher Neal.
Which is your favorite one?
We do need to thank Phil though for bringing Christopher Neal into the fold.
I do like Christopher Neal. I love the interaction, Chris.
He's always there.
Yeah, Chris, we do want to say just before we read your email that we love how much you interact online and in the comments, and we really want to thank you for watching us live.
Yeah, and
Chris.
other sidekicks, we love if you would write in.
Yeah, if there's
there's
6 people watching right now, I want everybody to say what's up.
Chris, I'm over here drinking a coconut Red Bull, dude.
Okay, Christopher Neal.
Or tell us your favorite pupusas.
Yeah. Okay. Greetings and salutations. Hope you get the reference. Hip hip hooray. The Mad King said I should send an email, and who am I to defy Joffrey?
Oh, what? Yeah! I take it all back. I don't like him
Christopher,
anymore.
that is literally the best thing that you've ever said. Because Joffrey's the worst. Oh my god, dude. That is a cut that I don't know if you can recover. That's so deep, dude. Like you're so deeply cut.
That hurt.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. Christopher is dead to me.
I think he's gonna cry.
I'm gonna poison him.
Yeah, you should, Neil. You should poison him. Okay. let me say that I have a great time during your podcast. You guys cover the spectrum of facets, which I thoroughly enjoy. Let me just say to Phil B that Deadpool sucks.
Oh,
Chris, we're gonna have words later, bro.
Just
he's shooting after.
Just
everybody.
kidding. Just trying to cause him to have a heart attack mid-show.
That was good.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? I think it worked because he literally freaked out. Sorry, I've got to read this for my phone, you guys. I kind of missed it. Okay, after hearing Mitch last week, I have to say that he was not wrong. DC must stand for doomed cinema because that's what we get with their movies. That's actually, I like that. I won't go in too deep because Mitch covered a lot of ground. Now, even as a Marvel fan, I can't say that every one of their movies is a hit either. However, somehow in the grand scheme, they all work and got us to Endgame. True that.
True.
DC somehow can't get that same connected universe formula to work for them. I know. They just can't. And I just don't understand it. I mean, I don't know if it's like Fiji or Fajay or whatever his name is. You know, like, is he the reason that it works?
Fajay.
Maybe they can get it right soon. Did I hear that Henry Cavill is back? Yes. I will say I'm looking forward to the new Wonder Woman and Black Widow movies and really interested to see how the Marvel universe progresses without Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. And maybe we can get some X-Men movies too. God, I would love some good X-Men movies.
Yes.
Hope you cool cats and kittens stay healthy and keep cranking out the
Girl,
goods.
Baskins.
Baskin Boys.
Cheers, Chris. P.S. Who's on PS4?
Nobody.
Yeah, we them Xbox group.
Nobody's on.
Man with boys.
Yeah,
Chris.
we the boys.
Chris, I'm sorry,
We the
but
boys, Chris.
you need to get on that Xbox, son.
Did you already tried to say he tried to bring himself back right here?
Why? When he said cool
Look,
cats and kittens,
no.
what'd he say? Buddy, you're awesome, bro.
Such
Chris,
lies.
I don't know, man. That would the thing is, and I've learned this.
I'm the only one that can take
you
it.
can burn someone so bad that they may not come back. Although Buddy can take it because he's a Nickerson. And we know how to take a punch because all we do is punch you. I'm not, Chris, you cannot be in this family and not have tough skin. I just walk into the room and they're like, why are you so fat? You have a hair everywhere. Wax your eyebrows. You stink.
That's true.
So I think he's fine, but
I'm going to cry a little bit tonight.
Take
Can
him
we
a few
change his
days.
name to High Booty Buddy?
Yeah.
I'd like that.
You know what, Dilly? We could definitely
That's
name
what we should have named the show last week.
Hi Booty Buddy.
Hi, Booty Buddy.
What did I call
Can
it?
we
Something
make-
about
Hey, that's what
butt
my
luge.
Yeah,
that's what my fun code needs to be. Hi, Booty Buddy.
Hi Booty. So if you guys don't have After Dark, go ahead. You want to finish that? I'm going to I'm not going to give it away, but I just want to give a tease. You guys have to subscribe to the After Dark and listen to the episode last week because basically the entire episode was about Buddy's high butt crack. So anyway, God, my fat arm, like I didn't realize. I forgot I was on camera. Sorry, you guys.
Did you put up my makeup?
Muscles. I have no, and I'm shiny. I'm so shiny. And what is this?
Boxy.
What? No, this isn't boxy. Look at that. I got like a stray.
Dreadlock?
I got a stray hair right here.
That's her alfalfa.
Anyway, so Phil, what else? What else do we have to do? Did we fulfill our requirements?
Hey, did you see what he wrote?
We're at 120. The LOL Nickerson sound like Neil's. I know that family dynamic well. Christopher, I love that, because you could.
Dude, I feel
we
bad
could mesh
sometimes.
very well together.
I'll rip on somebody. Like when I went to Texas, there was this guy, Derek, and I would just.
Is that the one that you caught?
I would no, that was
Popping
Brett.
rocks.
That was my boy Brett.
Big brisket.
Big brisket.
Oh, brisket was
No,
popping
it
rocks.
wasn't.
Brisket.
No,
It wasn't brisket,
Oh, I
but
was gonna say.
whenever he says that, I just
Yeah.
always think of brisket.
I love brisket. I miss my boy brisket.
I love brisket.
But no, my buddy Derek, I would just rip on him all the time. But he's like, "Why are you so mean to him?" I'm like, "That's just how my family is."
Yep.
Did he get his real estate
Except
license
for Mammy.
shits and gigs?
Yeah, just for shits and gigs.
Except for Mammy, she's not mean.
Language.
No, Mammy plays her own jokes.
But yeah, no.
What about?
But she's sweet though.
Oh,
About
what
it.
about when she doing
But
the paper route.
No, but that's April Fool's. Mammy's actually the best April Fool's joker. But she's not mean like we are. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she would never, like, cut, like, on your looks or you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. Like, to try to make you feel bad, which is what we do to each other.
In the middle of the show to demoralize me and tell me that I'm a horrible human being.
Just stop.
Yeah, thank you, Phil. Okay, so moving on. Love you, ma'am. Christopher,
Love you, mammy.
Thanks for writing in. That was great. We would love to get more emails from you. So please keep on
if you
keeping
want to
on.
rip on Dilly or Cheese, I would much be obliged.
No, don't be obliged.
Or
And
we
he'll do
could
it.
rip on Philippe. That's always
That's
good.
fine. He can rip on me all he wants. I'm just saying he'll rip on everybody. Just
No,
because.
you know what, Christopher? Don't rip on me because
She can't handle
I can handle it. I'm
the
just
thing
can't
is,
handle
just because you're
I'm
saying
sweet.
don't rip on me, now he's gonna rip on you harder.
I'm the nice one on the show. No, Dilly's the
No,
nice
yeah, I
one.
was like, you are
I'm
definitely
not.
You told Philippe to shut up in the middle of the news.
Seriously, he's
Hey,
trying to do
Philippe,
his
shut
job.
up.
She's like, all right, wrap
The
it up.
news didn't even happen this week.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there.
I know, because the news. I just
Hey,
was over
that's
it.
what it should be.
I was over the
Yet
news.
we're still talking right now.
It's gonna be the name of the show's gonna be Philippe Shut Up.
No, but that's what's funny, Philippe. Actually, is I did shut you down on the news, but I could sit here and talk for probably another hour
Yeah.
with you guys.
I know she's like, we gotta hurry it up on the show, but oh, buddy, you want to tell a story about Philippe? Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about high butt cracks. Okay, I think we do need to wrap it up though. Now we're just gabbing.
Gabbing.
Gift to gab.
Gabbing.
That's what Mom always says.
I do have the gift to gab. That was real fun having Av on. That was so much fun.
Yeah, Av is great.
You
guys definitely go check out his shop. Go check out our merch shop. Go.
Too pretty to be mine.
This is true.
So Christopher just said that Philippe told me my kids were too pretty to be mine.
Oh.
Which, Christopher, I don't know, man. I think you're a good-looking cat. Cat
Cool
and kitten.
cat and kitten.
Okay, you guys, seriously, let's go. Let's. Where can they find us? What happened? Oh, here we go. So only people on the video can see that. So Dilly, where can they find us?
They can find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
One.
They can find us on podcast.
No. Okay, they can find us on.
Wow. He's only been on the show longer than you, and
I don't do this part.
I was just trying to include you. Maybe I thought that
Why
you
you
had
throw me
learned
off
it.
like that? I'm messing with.
You can
Nick
find
Cage
him
and the thing.
on the Twitter. You know at
You know,
whatever
they can
our
find him
name
on the
is.
Twitter and on the podcast,
On the Facebooks.
on the Facebook,
And the Instagrams.
Twitters, the Instagrams, the everything.
You can find us on the websites, on the World Wide Web. If you go to
you won't find us on Grindr.
No, you're on Grindr. Don't lie.
I have one more thing since you guys are really terrible at this, real quick. Shout out to Space 07 is opening back up. So I shall finally be getting a haircut. This monstrosity
God.
will be getting cut. So by next week's show, you will see a whole
Cleaned
new
up. Are you
Mad
going to
King.
shave that beard too?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll put a poll up.
Please put a poll
I
up.
like
and
this.
you guys, please,
There's like a line that goes down.
please vote against the beard. But yeah, Space 07's opening up next week, Tuesday, June 2nd.
Shout out. Go see Cheese. She'll take care of you.
Yeah. Sure. But if you call up and say, "Can I get an appointment with Cheese?" I don't know if they're going to know who that is.
Save this, the second mic of Hardly Heroes.
No, they will know who that is. And they'll be like, "He doesn't work here."
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you guys look us
They
up.
can find us on YouTube at Hardly Heroes. They can find us on Facebook at Hardly Heroes. They can email at hardlyheroes@gmail.com. You can go to justhardlyheroes.com. You can find us on the Hardly Heroes Sanctorum. You can also find us on Tumblr at Hardly Heroes.
Tumblr?
You can find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes number
one.
You can find Dilly on Grindr at Dilly. What's a willy?
Nilly. Dilly. Watch my nilly.
No, Dilly.
Dilly's willy.
Want to see my willy?
Yeah. You can find Philippe nowhere, and you can find Cheese down in the gutter. And you can find me at the highest mountain of all time because I'm the king.
Joffrey.
And just remember one thing.
Disclaimer: they don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
Bye.
guys.
Love you guys. Oh man.